All right, everyone, welcome back to Go Midwest Fishing Live. My name is Randy. I'm on a Midwest tour over 2 weeks visiting 8 states. So far, I went to Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, and I'm now in Ohio. I do apologize if you saw the Indiana live stream. I looked and it was pretty pixelated, so I didn't know if I didn't have good signal there or what, but hopefully it looks a little better from Ohio. All right, I'm currently in Mitchell Mitchell Memorial Forest, just outside of Cincinnati, Ohio. So I thought it'd be fun every time I hit a new state to do some fun facts about each state. And even though this ain't a fishing trip, we're trying to get a line in the water in each state we're in. So Reed, he's 5 years old, doesn't need a license, so he's been doing the fishing. He's already had one on. First cast, he got it and got it right up on shore and it fell off. It was a nice sized bluegill, I think. Didn't get a real good look at it, but it was a pretty good fish already. It's just a tiny little pond. I think they stock it or something, but there's catfish in here and I think some bass and a whole assortment of fish. So maybe he'll catch one while we're live. All right, first of all, let's do our pop quiz. In Ohio, how'd they get the name Ohio? Well, it was named after the Ohio River, which means the Great River. All right, the Ohio nickname. What is it? I don't know what that is. He found some kind of nut down there. It's a walnut, I think. The Ohio nickname is the Buckeye State. All right, who can tell me what a buckeye is? It's a tree. It has these big like nuts on it, kind of like big acorns. Those are called buckeyes. All right. The capital of Ohio is going to be Columbus, the state tree. Can you guess? It's the buckeye tree. The state flower is the red carnation, and the state bird is the cardinal. And just like Indiana, they don't have a state fish. I mean, come on, what's up with that? All right, let's learn some fun facts about Ohio. First fact is, I've actually lived here twice. I went to a technical college for cable TV systems, so my first job was in Toledo, Ohio, mapping out cable systems. And then again, when I got hired on my first airline, I got hired with Commute Air, got based in Cleveland, Ohio. So I've been here twice. Let's see, Cleveland is the largest city in Ohio. And what's in Cleveland? It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And the Drew Carey Show, if you're old enough to remember that, that was based in Cleveland. It was the first city to be lit with electricity. And it's the home of Superman. It's where two high school students actually thought up of the story of Superman while in school. Another city there is Akron. It is the rubber capital of the world. It's home to Firestone, General, Goodrich, and Goodyear tires. And it was the first city to use police cars. All right, we have Dayton, Ohio. This is the birthplace of aviation. This is where the Wright brothers developed the airplane in their bicycle shop. And if you also know, their first flight in it was actually in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, not in Ohio, but they were from Ohio, and that's where they came up with the first airplane. Cincinnati, where I am actually right now, we're actually just northwest of Cincinnati. And Cincinnati, the Cincinnati Reds were the first pro baseball team. And as a pilot, I know this because I fly into the Cincinnati airport a lot. It's not actually in Cincinnati, it's in Covington, Kentucky. All right, let's see some famous people from Ohio, and this is just kind of a short list. There's a whole bunch of people, but there's been 7 U.S. presidents from Ohio. Neil Armstrong is from Ohio, and we were just at the what museum? Some museum here. And they had a whole thing on Neil Armstrong and the space program. It's kind of cool. And everyone should know LeBron James from Cleveland. John Glenn, he also went up in the space shuttle. And Steven Spielberg from Ohio. All right. As far as fishing goes, okay, Ohio claims to have 50,000 lakes, which sounds really impressive until you know that only 2,200 of them are over 5 acres. So that means Ohio has a tons of little ponds. And there's been some debate whether Ohio has any natural lakes or not. So the DNR came up with some criteria which defines a natural lake. And they have 110 natural lakes here. Oh, you're way out there. Good. He didn't. There's fish here. He's had a few bites already. All right, Lake Erie. Cleveland's right on Lake Erie, and I know living there that's really good fishing for perch and walleye. People like doing that. And Lake Erie is the shallowest of all Great Lakes at a max depth of 210 feet compared to Lake Superior, which is over 1,300 feet deep. All right, that's all for Ohio. If you have any interesting facts or anything you want to share about Ohio, please let me know. Next stop, we're going to Kentucky. So I know.
And then St. Louis.
And then St. Louis after that. Don't give it all away. But anyway, Kentucky is technically in the south, but we're going to be in the northern section of Kentucky, so it's close enough to the Midwest. All right, everyone, we'll talk to you from Kentucky.